Hey, I'm Jamie, and today we're putting in the lights on the Bachmann Spectrum GE 44 tonner. Can that be more complicated to say, I wonder? I don't know. As you see in my little demo, because I've got to try it before I actually video it, I went ahead and put the light on the front of it and tested it out. Actually, it looks very good. It looks better than the original. So I'm going to go through the process of doing that. What I did is just basically create a clear resin model that you kind of see it. Can you see it there? That's sort of a headlight that I can attach a LED onto the back of it. Getting the LED on it is the kind of tricky part, but I did a couple of tests with it, and it seems to be UV glue seems to work well for that. So I have some UV glue over here in my little dish. I'm just going to dip it in. And I'm going to position my clear resin here, the design. And I'm going to switch up my glasses so I can actually see up close. And just stick it in there. I made a slot in it so it will actually fit the 603 LEDs. Alright, so that will go in there. Let me get it under my light here. And this is the quickest way I've found to actually make these and make them reliable. So I'm sticking it, I can hold on to everything. Sticking it into the slot, make sure I have it lined up just right, perfect. And now I can hit it with the UV light. If you do anything with UV glue, I highly recommend getting this little gooseneck thing. I picked it up, I think, on Amazon. It's really designed for nails. Apparently they use UV glue on nails for the different designs and things like that. That's what it's used for. Well, it works great on UV glue. Plus, you don't have to have your hands tied holding the light. It's got some advantages. I like it has a foot switch on it, and it's fairly inexpensive. I think it was like 12 bucks for the light. I like CA for a lot of things, but if I want an instant kind of cure fix that goes on quickly, UV is the way to go. And I'm just going to let it sit here for this another few seconds. Alright, I can turn that off, and I now have my 603 LED attached to the back of the design that I did. And it's a matter of, I keep it on the supports. It makes it easy to handle, and I just broke away the supports, and I have my light. And it will easily go in through the hole. Go. And I'm not even going to use any glue with it. It seems to be able to just press in and let it go. And I'm just using tweezers to make sure it's in flush. And there it is. There is our light. Let's give it a little test. going to use my power supply. I'm actually running it at 2.5 volts. I did some experimentation with the other light, and LEDs again are bright, and you can always limit the current to them by putting a larger resistor on there. So I'm actually going to tune it once I get the decoder into the locomotive, but for now this would give us an idea of what it's going to look like. All right, and you can kind of see here in the video. Maybe I'll turn off the lights. Maybe I won't. I'll just bump it up just a tad. There we go. We hit 3 volts with it. So that's probably a little bit brighter than I want it, but this is at 3 volts, what I would typically run these white LEDs at. So that's significantly brighter than what was there. There is some light leak around it, even after all we painted it and everything like that. But I'm going to run it at a lower amperage, or not amperage, but a lower current anyway, and that will make the light a bit dimmer. That's why I kind of settled on the 2.5. It looks bright and it's not causing any light leaks around the plastic. So there's our front headlight, and we got the back one in. I really like how these turned out. There's plenty of room, you can see on the inside. Here the original came out further, so there's plenty of space. There's not going to be any problem with this actually fitting the main body, the chassis and everything is not going to have a problem. So that looks good, and that kind of completes it for this episode. This is where I want to be with the chassis. I'm trying to think what's going to be next. I'm kind of tired. Didn't sleep all too well last night. So we've got our chassis coming along. What I'm going to do next is actually do a coat of dull coat on this to get it less shiny. Tape up the windows and everything. So I'm going to do that probably not next episode, but the episode after that, and that will complete majority of the body work that needs to be done. The next video that I'm going to do is put out is actually comparing the LEDs. In my other video I mentioned about the LED size, that I'm using a 603 size LED for this particular one. They make a smaller LED, a 402, and I'll show you the difference between the 402 warm white LED and the 603 warm white LED. Vastly different as far as the quality of light. And in that video I actually deep dive in as why that is the case. And then it also explains more why I choose the 603 LEDs for this one too. They're small size. I wouldn't go anything smaller than the 603. So this completes and if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel, like it, leave a comment below, and we're going to continue on this rebuild project and have a rebuilt, nice looking running locomotive here shortly. So I appreciate everybody that watches, and again, have a great day and talk to you soon. Bye.